What is it that makes you smile? What is it that gives you confidence? What would you do for free because you love it so much? These kind of questions are what makes a good actor a great actor. An actor that's in demand, and people want to hire you. They want you to be in their film, their web series, their voiceover, or their stage play. They seek out these sorts of people. These are called passionate people. But what is passion? What's your passion? I know it's acting, I am sure, or performing. But there's more to it than that. And I'm about to tell you 7 vital questions that everyone should ask themselves on a daily basis. What are they? Stay with me, stay tuned. Vital questions about passion that every actor and human being should ask every day. Why is that? I'll tell you why. Because passion is life. Anything less than passion is simply existing. And I know, because you've tuned into this channel and this video, and thank you very much, you don't just want to live. You want to thrive. You want to dig deep and dig up that earth, that vital soil, that gold that God put within you to embrace. Because once you detect and once you understand and realize your passion, guess what? You understand your purpose for living, why you were born. And that's pretty huge. So, here it is. 7 questions every actor should ask themselves about their passions every day. Question number 1. What makes you smile? What makes you smile? Smiles are award-winning. People look for smiles because a lot of times in life and in acting and in our quest for fire, quest for success, we end up being like this. And no one is really attracted to this. Might have a nice face, but, nice body, but, the first thing that comes out is a smile. Hey, how you doing? Casting directors look for the smile, the award-winning smile. Number 1, make sure you take care of your teeth. Make them pearly white and good health, most importantly of all. But what makes you smile? What hurts your face because you smile so much? You laugh, you smile. It's very good exercise for the face, okay? It is. Just me thinking about smiling is making me smile. I got a secret for you. And I do this with my students all the time. Just thinking about me makes me smile. If you are down, if you want to lift your spirits and lift your mental attitude and change your state of mind, say the word happy, like this. Happy! Happy! Okay? You might feel silly at first, okay? But you're a kid, actually. You know that. Yes, you're a kid in an adult body. That's what you are. That's who you are, okay? If it makes you happy once you encounter whatever you're encountering, do those same things again and again and again and again and again. Because guess what? Happiness will become a happy virus, okay? You will take on, you always take on, put it this way, you always take on what you experience. And being happy is linked with passion. That's what passion is. It's a joy, it's a passion. It's a passion to watch a child at play. It's a passion to be on stage and to laugh your butt off because you just made a blooper. And it happens to be maybe on camera. So what makes you smile? Because I tell you what, your headshots, right? Your headshots need a smile. Absolutely. At least in one of them. You can't always be like, serious. Okay? And it attracts people. Genuine smiles from the mind to the eyes to the mouth makes you a feeling of confidence. Question number 2. What gives you a feeling of confidence that you feel like Wonder Woman, or you feel like Superman, or Batman? A little dark there. When was the last time you did something fun that challenged you, I remember once when I was at Cedar Point and I got on one of the, one of the roller coasters. There, I said it. It always gets me right here, even when I think about it. But it made me more confident. Hey, let's go on it again. It was fun. I knew I wasn't going to die. Okay? So, what gives you a feeling of confidence? Getting on a bicycle for the first time in a long time, on a skateboard, which actually can be a skill that you can put on your resume. Did it make you smile? Did it make you smile when you gained confidence? I did it! Right? When you think about it, right now, does it give you a feeling of goodness and happiness and joy? You can create those good feelings right now just by thinking of that time. I did it before. I went in and I did the audition and they liked me. I didn't make it, but they liked me. And they contacted me and told me that they would keep me on file. That's confidence, right? So, what gives you confidence? You're going to see a pattern about all these questions. They're all kind of come together and it's basically on the face, but I'm not going to give you that right now. So, what gives you a feeling of confidence? Question number 3. What is your divine spark? Robin Williams said, "You're only given a little spark of madness. You mustn't lose it. Have you lost yours?" Well, let's go back to the smile, because actors should have a great smile, like I just described. They should be exuding confidence, even when they don't feel it, because it's all a mental game, okay? Happy, okay? Confident, okay? Vocal inflection. But what is your divine spark? What have you pursued that has expanded your world, increased the quality of life in others, as well as yourself? What spark of madness causes that surge of life to flow through you like a raging fire or a river? Not a fire, a river. So, what makes you smile? That divine spark, and what we're getting into now in question number 3 about passion and how important it is you're starting to direct your passion, your divine spark, okay? I love ballet, but don't put me in those shoes because I will be laughed off stage, okay? I've tried. However, I'm a good actor and a good singer, all right? So what is your divine spark? Where are you going with your confidence? Where are you going with your smile? Robin Williams was right. These questions are so important because actors breathe life into the characters. The characters don't breathe life into the actors. So we have to have a smile on our face. Be confident about certain things and directing our divine spark. That makes sense? It's like when you light a campfire, and all of a sudden it creates a spark, right? Okay, what's your spark? What sets you off in a good way? Question for you. What would you do for free? What would you do for free? Many times volunteerism is the way to go when it comes to acting, when it comes to being in the entertainment industry, because people are always starving to look for help so they can work on their project, work on their film project, work on their studio project, their voiceover, community theater. That's where I started. What do you do that makes you happy, are not currently earning money, but still makes you happy? What are you doing? Because I tell you what, acting, entertainment industry is all about coming together. It is an ensemble of sorts. That's what it is. So what would you do for free? Because I tell you what, I'll offer you $500 right now, or sit down with Steven Spielberg and pick his brain, and he will be happy to tell you anything because he's my friend. Not really. But my thought there is $500, it's gone, right? Or you could sit down with somebody that would be willing to give you some free information, and your career and your life could skyrocket. Wealth is relationships. Wealth and poverty are found in relationships. So back to your question, my question, what would you do for free? Because contributing to others out of the deep well of your passions will spark an interest. Divine spark. What's your spark of madness? Right? And has the power to impact the hearts of millions of people. I in the little, picture there, people like Tony Robbins, Les Brown, Warren Buffett, Andrew Carnegie, Zig Ziglar, they all helped millions of people, but actually they began in poverty. And many actors are the same way. They begin in poverty. Halle Berry was, she was homeless for a while and lived in a homeless shelter. You should look it up. Those inspiring stories ignite passion in other people. Hey, you know what? If they did it, I can do it too. But what would you do for free, knowing that down the line, eventually, you get paid for your efforts? That's how the end. The next question. What do you love to do? Now, if you look over at the man going, yes, okay, in the little picture there, what do you love to do? And would you do it for free? Do you wish you could do it all the time, and does it make you smile? Remember smile? Do you feel more confident? And what do you like to talk about all the time? Me? It's acting. I talk about it all the time. I love it because it makes me smile, it gives me more confidence, and it renews my confidence every time I go to an audition, every time I'm in a show and meet the people that think like I do, right? That's why you do things for free, to meet people, like-minded people, so you can set off that spark of madness with them. But you, what do you talk about all the time? Is it dancing? Is it singing? Is it the fine arts? Is it action movies? Okay, I know a lot of students of mine want to be an action hero like Bruce Willis. They want to, because he has been an inspiration over the many decades. Yes, he has. He's given us a lot, put it that way. So, what do you love to do? You got to be specific on that. What do you love to do? What's your passion? What ignites that spark of madness? So much so that you're mad enough to do it for free, at least for a little while. Okay? Think about that. These are very important questions for actors, because actors are people too, aren't we? Yes, we are. What makes you fearless? Now, this is pretty deep, okay? Because bravery is always in the face of fear. Do you remember Braveheart? They can't take my freedom, okay? 1995 with Mel Gibson. He was afraid in the midst of his bravery. That's how it always is. If you take a look at the picture there that I found, this guy is camping on the side of a mountain. Literally on the side of a mountain in the air. Oh my, I don't think I could do that. But what are you afraid of? You see, in order to be fearless, you have to identify your fear. Whoa, what a conundrum. Are you afraid of the process, if you'll make it, or afraid of the result? Do you feel that you can handle the process? Do you feel like you can handle the outcome or the result? See how these questions kind of blend together? Do you feel confident in your abilities to perform this, so the process will go well and you'll get a favorable result? I have one thing to say about this, and it's from Tony Robbins, and here it is. You ready? Listen close. Write this down. Put it on your bathroom mirror or something. Okay? There are no failures, only results. There are no failures, only results. And people who adhere to this belief get paid a lot of money because they're not stopped. They say, instead of, I failed, I failed. Okay, that's little ego coming out. I failed. Oh, you'll never make it again. Okay? Ego. Edging God out. That's basically what ego is, you know. I can do it myself. When I don't, I fall and fall hard. Okay? But if you say, okay, I didn't make it to my goal today, what can I do tomorrow to make it better? What did I learn today that I can put into tomorrow when I try it again? See, that's a healthy overview. and it will help you tremendously in your auditions. Totally. And so facing number 7. What would you regret if you didn't try it? What would you regret if you didn't try it? What regrets are you holding on to today? It's good to analyze, just like you do a character in a film or on stage. You analyze a character and see where they're coming from based upon where they're going and where they're at, right, in the script. And you have to do that with yourself if you ever expect to be a great actor, right, and be fulfilled as a human being. What didn't you try 3 years ago, or 3 months, or 3 days ago that you could try today? You just got to get up off your butt and try it again. And face that fear and become fearless by facing your fears. Okay? Have you ever hoped to achieve a goal in the morning? Yes, I'm going to do it. Only to feel like it's a far-off dream in the mid-afternoon because distractions came in from life and it distracted you, you know. That happens. And you can get very frustrated by that. But what are you going to do with the frustration? Are you going to get up and try again? Or are you going to stay down? Because if you stay down, I guarantee 100% that nothing's going to happen. What happened to the man or woman that stopped? Nothing. If you were at the end of your life, which I don't know, it could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be for me too, I don't know. What would you regret? You see, because time is the only commodity that never can be replaced, ever, period. Tell me how to buy 2 years back, and I will give you whatever price you say. You can't tell me, can you? You can't. There's no way, see? So think about that. Today could be the end of your life. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just telling you the truth. And also, what would you have liked to do that you didn't get a chance to do yesterday? Well, fancy that. What would you like to do today that you didn't get a chance to do yesterday? So you wouldn't have regrets. So that spark of madness could be taken off and you would have more confidence and you would smile more and you would be a more attractive human being and people would be attracted to you. See how these 7 questions all go together? Acting is about life. Acting is about self-discovery because the more life that you have inside that you take out, you can put into a character. Why do you think people go to movies? Because they're emotionally moved and they're inspired, or not, depending on the quality of the actor. So anyway, listen, I'm going to go. Please like, subscribe, and share to this channel. Okay, I'd really appreciate it. Check out the other videos that I have, and answer these questions today, and then change and answer them tomorrow too, because I tell you what, the answers will change because you're growing. Okay? All right then. And if you need me for a coach, just check me at David Thompson coaching.co. Enjoy your day.